You're watching BBN Tonight on your official UK sports station, LEX 18. Presented by Central Bank, the official bank of UK athletics.
Welcome back to BBN Tonight. Let's talk a little baseball.
Yeah, let's do it. Nick Mingione's squad looking to make it back to postseason play for the first time in quite a while. Last season, the team finished 29-23 on the year. After getting out to a good start, they hit some bumps in the road with injuries. Tough SEC schedule. The Cats went 12-18 in conference play. A run in the SEC tournament could have potentially vaulted them into NCAA tournament contention, but they fell in the first round to the Florida Gators. Here's Coach Mingione on if he's feeling the heat to get back to the postseason.
I wouldn't say pressure. That's our expectation. Like, we want to do things that have never been done before. So, that's the one thing I'll give this team credit for is they want to win. Like, it doesn't matter. They're coachable. You can get on them. You can ride them. You can love them. Whatever. Like, they are committed to winning, and that's been fun. That's been fun to coach. Like, I could tell you, I cannot wait to get in that dugout and just watch them compete. And I would say I probably said less this year to any team than I've been here because of the leadership of Cole Stupp and Plastiak and some of these guys. Like, they're handling a lot of the stuff that, maybe I would have been doing before some of the other coaches, but they want to win. And they're not the only three guys, right? Like, they all want to win. And so that is our full expectation is to not only make the postseason, but to go on a run.
And it's not going to be easy, though. Check out the schedule. 10 days from now, the team will be traveling to Alabama to take on Jacksonville State. Then they have a series of non-conference opponents, including Western Kentucky on March 1st and Murray State on March 8th.
They head to Indiana March 15th and get SEC play started with a weekend series at Arkansas, one of college baseball's best teams last year. Playing the in-state schools, Morehead State and Eastern Kentucky, and then the rivalry game, Louisville, coming to Kentucky Proud Park.
Last month of the season begins with the Cats returning the favor and going to Louisville. Tough finish to the SEC schedule with series versus Vanderbilt, at Florida, Tennessee, and then South Carolina. Cats close it out with Auburn before the conference tournament. The Tigers are actually the only conference opponent that Kentucky swept last season.
And we got a lot of new faces on the roster this year as well. Along with some new freshmen, Nick Mingione has added 8 veteran players from the transfer portal, most notably 4 to the pitching staff, all accomplished players, but the SEC, a little bit different league than what they're used to playing in.
Baseball, much like other sports on our campus, we have taken advantage of the transfer portal. I call it the portal power. We actually brought in 8 guys out of the portal, 4 pitchers, 4 positional players. We brought in left-hand pitcher Tyler Bosma from Miami of Ohio. We brought in EKU's Friday night guy. His name is Darren Williams. He's actually from Maysville, Kentucky. So good to have him here. We brought in Mag Cotto from South Carolina. He's a left-handed pitcher. And we brought in Tyler Guilfoyle from right here in town.
Those guys have played a lot of college baseball, but, those guys haven't seen any an SEC schedule yet. So, it's a grind. It's a long season. Not one game is going to define you, but every game counts. So every pitch counts, every at-bat counts, every run counts. It's nothing like anything else in college baseball. It's a hard season. We're prepared for it. We're going to do the best we can, and I'm excited to see where it's going to take us.
With the turnover on the pitching staff, there's a lot of questions about what the starting rotations look like with the transfer guys and some talented second-year guys that kind of got thrust into action last season. The only guy we can for sure pencil in is Cole Stupp.
Matt Cotto's a guy. Tyler Bosma's a guy. Those 2 guys from the portal have a chance to throw on the weekend. Zach Lee is in that mix. And, there's a handful of other guys that are going for that too. And so, as always, I'll kind of let this last week play out and see. But Stupp is definitely one of those guys that has earned that spot for sure.
Well, as you can see, it's pretty obvious. The expectations for Cole Stupp this season pretty high, but the junior right-hander ready to take that on and build on the 13 starts he had last year.
Obviously, there's ups and downs of the season. Everyone's going to have them, but I try to go as far as I can for as long as I can, or I try to go as hard as I can for as long as I can. And thankfully last year it was a lot of 6-inning, 7-inning, maybe some 8-inning games in there. 100 pitches to 110 to 115. Just kept building up. But I'm ready for it again. I'm ready to go in. I'm ready to have that dogfight. I'm ready to pitch against the best. I'm ready to pitch against the, face on face with another top arm. I'm ready for it.
Stepp will have some help out there, though, from his defense, specifically Ryan Ritter. He's been named to the D1Baseball.com third-team preseason All-America team. Last season, he started all 52 games at shortstop and batted .275 and 178 at-bats with 21 runs and 20 RBIs. Ritter is considered one of the top prospects in the 2022 Major League Baseball draft. Here's what he had to say about his goals this season.
This year, I just want to get stronger. Say my whole life, that's kind of what I wanted to do, just get stronger. But this is, the big year, that's what they say. But honestly, just stay comfortable with my hitting, do nothing new, just kind of keep what I'm doing and get it more consistent. And then for fielding, just reps, and honestly, just keep doing that. And now the season's like a week away almost, and just trusting myself.
We'll be right back.